Do you know what they were reviewing on that?
They were just reviewing the time. They were just seeing if there was any time to be added. So, but the added benefit is the crowd got to celebrate one more time. So I thought that was fun.
What fueled that third period there?
I thought we were really good in the first. We started the game, we outshot them, I think 7 or 8 nothing at the start of that. What got us spinning a little bit in the second was we took 3 consecutive penalties, 1 at the end of the first and 2 right away in the second. So now we probably killed for 5.5 minutes of a 10-minute span of hockey. Their power play is excellent. It was 57% last weekend. So we're spinning. They're getting chances. They get a goal. Our lines are becoming jumbled now because not everybody's playing. It just got us out of our rhythm, and we have a young team. So then I thought it took us about 6 more minutes of real poor play before we kind of got our game back in the last 6-7 minutes of the second. And then, obviously we had a really good third in against Belleville on Wednesday and won a game in the third period. And you remind the guys of that. And these are the type of moments that the guys can build a lot of confidence in themselves.
You mentioned that second period. There was a save sequence from Ubi in that second that was just insane. How did he keep you, particularly in that period?
Yeah, that period was huge. And it was not an easy game for a goaltender because he went long stretches without shots and then went short stretches with tons of shots and chaotic shots. As a goalie, you'd probably rather have the rhythm going. You're getting consistent work. We'd go 10 minutes without giving up a shot because we were pretty good defensively, and then we'd fall apart a little bit and it'd get chaotic. And he allowed us to get through those chaotic moments.
Just you talk about a young team. I mean, you guys lost 2 of your best players with Michael and Lawrence going up to get this kind of effort without them. What does that tell you, I guess?
I'm really pleased with the steps that our team is taking, but also that our young group is taking, especially the young forwards. Belleville's a physical team. Syracuse is a heavy, physical, older team. These are not easy games to play when you're 18 and 19 years old. And I thought for a lot of the game, guys like Kulik and Rosine were our best forwards, which was excellent. I thought Rosine, I don't even know if he had a point tonight. He was fabulous. He defended hard. He won puck battles. He back-checked. Things that you're going to have to do to become a great NHL player. And it's only his 4th game over here. It's very encouraging. I thought Kisakov could have had 4 points tonight. He didn't get any, but you can see it. It's coming, right? So as long as the guys don't get frustrated and stay the course, Kozak got his first career goal. Moose, Cedarquist had a nice assist. So those are real positive signs. And then the group of men that we need to step forward into leadership roles in the third period delivered, Weisbach, Murray, guys like that now need to go from being rookies and young guys in the organization to being drivers here. So those are big third by those 2, especially.
It was the second period, just so you talk about Rosine, where he was on the fly into the offensive zone and all of a sudden he's back and picking up the guy in the high slot and poke checking the puck away, and it becomes a nothing chance for them.
His defensive game has been excellent, and it's been really impressive because he's 19, and a lot of what we're asking him to do is probably somewhat new to him. And sometimes when you're a really talented offensive player like he is, you can be resistant to some of those things because you just naturally think sometimes maybe those things will take away from your offensive side of the game. And he's just been extremely coachable. His ability to apply what he's being taught is at a very high level, and that's a real skill. Being coachable is an important skill. I've been really impressed with him.
And like you said, I mean, a lot of times they arrive and they're thinking, well, I got to produce. That's how I'm going to make my mark and show what I can do.
It's hard to. I mean, you better be pretty special to score your way to the NHL. Like special. Jack Quinn and JJ Peterka did not score their way to the NHL. They worked their way there. JJ Peterka would not be in the NHL having success right now if he didn't commit to back checking and being forechecking and winning puck battles because he's up in Buffalo having success. He's not on the power play. So he has to do all those other things. And so, fortunately for our young guys, we have two great examples of guys that committed to playing the right way down here and learning that here. And it's translated to them getting opportunities in the National Hockey League. So those are great guys for our youngsters to look to.
Respond to the early workload. I mean, he's played all 4 games. I know they've been a little spaced out, some of them, but I mean, still, all of the games he's played so far.
Just an incredible summer. Like he doesn't look, he's visibly changed his body. It's his first summer he's been healthy. Every summer in pro hockey, he's had some level of injury, major or relatively minor, but injuries that prevented him from training the way he likes to train. And this summer, his nutrition, his fitness, his strength, he was a machine this summer, and it's you can see it's paying off.
You go into the last minute of that game, and Syracuse looked content to take it into overtime. How do you fight against that on the ice?
You don't. Really, it's hard to, especially in a game like hockey, because it's chaotic and it's always on the fly. You don't get to stop it like a baseball game or a football game and script something. So we just kept reminding our guys going into the third and then during the third on the bench, keep our foot on the gas, keep playing a fast, north-based game. We play really good when we're a north-based team, and at times we get a little loopy and like to bring pucks back and slow it down a little bit. And Syracuse is a really good team. So if we let them get 5 guys above us, it's hard to get through them. If we can transition it faster and there's only 2 or 3 above us, it makes the game a lot easier. So I kind of thought they were going to run the clock out behind the net there with 20 seconds to go. It kind of felt like that. The guys made a really good play. I think Weisbach picked it off. And transitioned it, and Brett Murray does what he does. He scores goals in hard areas of the ice.
Right, you alluded to it earlier. So he gets the A, then the game winner, divine justice a little bit for Brett Murray today.
Yeah, and he was probably made a bit of a little mistake on the tying goal, not realizing that Jobst was really tired at the end of his shift and didn't really want the puck back at that moment. And we talked about it on the bench and kind of talked through the moment a little bit. And then I said, well, just no big deal. Just go get the game winner and it'll all be okay. So I appreciate that he did that for us.
Does he have any responsibility on the tip there?
The tip is hard. Once you turn a puck over where we turned it over, you're in trouble. They're going to get a scoring chance. It's just a matter of whether Oopie's going to make the save or not. The mistake was more from he was fresh, other guys were tired, and that's probably a puck we probably just chip out and live to fight another day and try to get fresh troops on the ice. But he'll learn from it, and he made up for it.
Back to Patrick, could you tell obviously that he likes this workload, that he wants to net every night or whatever?
He's in such a good spot right now. I don't really talk to him very much. I was fortunate I was a goalie. He and I have a very good relationship. We spent a lot of time together over the last couple of years. He knows I trust him. And he is in such a good space physically and mentally right now. I'm not gonna try to mess it up.